are being deployed with our traffic managers, Mrs. Lasma. They are going to be having handheld technology where they don't need to be running after traffic offenders or people that they need to arrest. We need to enhance and use security, so we need to use data and technology because this is a 21st century economy. We don't want anybody running behind or running after keke napep and traffic defaulters, so that we can read you, and with the digital backend, we can send you a charge note with pictures, with cameras that will show that indeed you committed this offense, and we're asking you to pay the right fine, not because we want the fine, but just as a deterrent so that you don't do that again. We are also planning to deploy drone technology as an integration of the technology architecture in the state. The EGIS component of our mapping and digitalization has almost been completed. Lagos is now properly mapped, and drone technology will now be deployed at appropriate levels to ensure that both our waterways, our densely populated areas, will enhance area monitoring, crowd management, and traffic assessment effectively at various times, so that we can sit back in our offices and people can see what is happening, at locations, and they can respond, accordingly. We're doing this not only by ourselves, but we're doing this with extensive collaboration with the private sector initiatives. We're recognizing that security is everybody's business. We're deepening this partnership. We're using technology companies. Some of the technology operators are also cooperating with us. Some of the ISPO operators are cooperating with us because they have the fiber infrastructure, and they will be allowing us to link into our connectivity so that we can enhance the definition of this infrastructure. So we are working with them. We are also enhancing our cyber security operation, even as a government. AI is real, and we are, as a state government, ensuring that we can respond adequately. Even with our own robust infrastructure, as using technology as a strong enabler, we believe that cyber security operations will not only safeguard our citizens, it will also ensure that we can protect security bridges. We can ensure that we are always interconnected, both locally and internationally. We can guarantee that we're working with some of the best cyber security boards in the country. And we're just ensuring that we can continue to train and retrain our staff and our people, and we can develop these things, working with the private sector effectively. We believe that is the way to go. We believe that is the future of not just technology, that is the future of security. We believe that we need to take, and ensure that our men are trained, our men are equipped, our men understand and appreciate that, crime now is at a higher level. It's not just physical, it's not just monitoring. You must also have the right technology to be able to track, and deploy. And I want to thank the board and all our partners at the Lagos State Security Trust Fund. I want to say to them that your efforts at supporting the fund is not to waste. We'll continue to appreciate you, especially our supporters from the private sector. We'll continue to say to you that we are in this together. We're in the same coin. We're just two different sides of the coin. Of note, it was also important for me to thank Messrs. UBA, to thank Messrs. Zenith Bank, to thank Mr. Femi Otedola, who are some of our big donors in the current year. I think they deserve a round of applause. If you want me to mention your name, just give me 500 million and above, and you can be rest assured that I will mention your name over and over and over again. But it's not to take to chance all of the other donors of 100 million, 150 million, 200 million, even 1,000 naira, 10,000 naira. We appreciate you. We want to continue to say to you that your funds are being utilized, will be utilized with the highest level of accountability and responsibility. The men that are sitting on the board are men of impeccable integrity, and they will not succumb to anything that will tarnish their own image or reputation. So what we're saying here is that we can continue to deepen this collaboration. You have seen year on year that Lagos State keeps to its word. Lagos State keeps to its commitment and its promises. There are several private sector people that have come from the oil and gas industry. I have not seen your hand. I have not seen your hand at all. You can say that we don't have the rigs here, but you have your staff here. You have your headquarters here. And security is everybody's business. Please take this message back to your management and to your board. Year on year, Lagos State government, through the Lagos State Security Trust Fund, has shown capacity, has shown credibility. And the minimum you can do is to support this noble idea. You've seen that there are other subnationals that have come to learn from us and come to learn, because for 18 years, we'll continue to do it and continue to do it well. The vehicles that you are seeing that will be handed over to them today are not in any form from the funding of the Lagos State Security Trust Fund. These are funding that the Lagos State government and the local government are putting together for this special intervention. If I go and take money from the Lagos State Security Trust Fund, they don't even have balance to be able to put 260 vehicles at one hole. At the rate of Hiluxes that are selling at 70 million, 80 million, you all know the prices. And so we are doing this to keep our city safe, to keep our state safe, to ensure that during yellow tide period and all year round, Lagos continue to remain safe to its citizens, to its businesses, and to everybody that wants to come to Lagos and do real business. And the minimum we can do is to support these men that were given the responsibility to keeping all of us safe. The men of the Nigerian police, the other security operatives, Nigerian armed forces, who complement the Department of State Security, the Lagos State Neighborhood Watch, all of them in one form or the other. The Kukuru Defense, what do we call them? Civil Defense, sorry. Civil Defense, interventions, all of them, they have a critical role to play, right? And we are all partners in Lagos State. So I want to leave all of us with this charge. If we're going to come back here next year at the 19th annual town hall meeting, let it be that it is the private sector that have taken the lead out of government. Let it be that the oil and gas, the telecom companies are the ones that have taken the lead. It's not just the banks. Because this is for all of us. And you've seen it year on year that these men are transparent, they are accountable. No amount is too large. If you give us 5 billion, we will utilize it well. If you give us 10 billion, we will utilize it well. And it is for all of us. It is for our collective use. And so, I just want to enjoin you all. I want to encourage all of us. I want to say that for us as a government, we are totally committed. It is our responsibility, and we will not shy from those responsibilities. All we're asking for is your partnership. You give or you don't give, our primary responsibility is security of life and property. And the state government will never shy away from that. But what we're saying is, if we have more, we'll be able to do more. And we're believing in your partnership. It's therefore on these notes, today, a happy governor, a very committed one, with the citizens of Lagos, with the Inspector General of Police, let us go out, let us hand over these equipment to the Nigerian police and other security operatives. Let them utilize it judiciously to enhance and to improve the security architecture of the state. We're handing over to them bulletproof vests. We're handing over to them ballistic elements, ballistic crash elements.
so that they can be well kitted and they are well equipped for the tasks that we're giving to them. We'll continue to fund, we'll continue to provide logistics for all of this equipment so that year on year we can keep these things and they can continue to work for us. Once again, Mr. Inspector General of Police, we want to thank you. We want to say that Nigerian people are watching you. They are counting your time as the IGP, and they are praying and believing that during your time, not only will security be enhanced in the country, we'll see all the great work you are doing. Continue to encourage your men, continue to show great leadership, and continue to believe that a state like Lagos will continue to work with the Lagos State Police Command and all other security operatives. I want to thank you very much for coming. I want to thank all other security operatives for believing in us, for working with us. I want to thank our citizens for ensuring that this journey has been remarkable and is a pleasant one. And finally, I want to thank the board and management of the Lagos State Security Trust Fund. Thank you very much, and let's go out there and hand over this equipment to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor. May I inform you that we already have right here almost 10 million naira in pledges and donations that have already been made. Thank you very, very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The Motor Mechanics and Technical Associations of Nigeria has donated a cash of 30,000 naira. 11 PLC has also given us a check of 1 million naira. His Royal Majesty, the Anyogunre of Ikorodu, Oba Kabiru Shotobi, has given us a cash of 100,000 naira. We also have Cadestal Solutions Limited. They've given us a pledge of
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
Who are those behind the Impact and Inspire Foundation? For the purpose of this story, we will identify two persons. One, the founder of the organization, Mrs. Jacobs, who beneficiaries call Mommy, and Mr. Ola, a representative of the NGO in Lagos, Southwest Nigeria. Impact and Inspire Wura Ola Foundation is a Nigerian non-governmental organization based in the United Kingdom. It was established in 2014 and duly registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria. From its Instagram page, you will see a big display of goodwill for the correctional service, old people, widows, and orphans in need of shelter and educational support. And that was what they offered to these young teenagers at the time.
I came across them through a friend. I usually go to his place to make use of their computer system. Due to the fact that my dad died, so I stopped working. I had to come back home to stay for my mom and my younger siblings.
I met them April 2022 during one of their youth programs. I went there with my neighbor, who is a
We're
friend.
interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned. Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
Experience information and entertainment like never before as TVC Breakfast takes your weekends to a whole new level. Introducing TVC Breakfast Weekend Edition, your ultimate source of thrilling sports updates, insightful political analysis, and captivating entertainment news. Stay in the know with what's trending, catch up with the latest in sports, and immerse yourself in the latest buzz from the world of music and movies. Your weekends are no longer just days off, but moments packed with knowledge, excitement, and enjoyment. TVC Breakfast Weekend Edition, only on TVC News.
We're interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned. We're interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned.